Hi, it's Kristen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your SLGs, and particularly if you're in year 3 of the teacher evaluation program, how to set up 3 SLGs so you can get a combined score from the past 3 years. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our teacher evaluation website. Now, in the past, we've been using Bloomboard. Over the summer, they changed their name to EdReflect. If you go to the Edge 21 resources under the staff section of the new website, you'll find on the Edge 21 website lots of information about the teacher evaluation model. You'll find the model itself, the timeline for the year, where you are in the evaluation cycle, as well as some video resources. Also on this page, you'll find a direct link to EdReflect, which used to be called Bloomboard. You'll also find that direct link listed right here on our new school website under the Staff Technology Resources page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the EdReflect link, and you'll notice that when I do, it looks a little bit different than it did last year, or actually looks fairly similar. If you were to just Google Bloomboard, you're going to find a completely different website. So go use this link to get to EdReflect. And you're going to log in using your West Tonka email address. If you've logged in before, you may have saved that, and I'm going to go to my dashboard. Your first task for the school year is to fill out your self-assessment. That's due here in September. But in this video, we're going to focus on the goal review, and specifically in setting up your SLG. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my goal review, and I'm going to click on my student learning goals. Your student learning goal is going to be a goal that is data driven and is probably going to be connected to your building wide goal. If you are in your first or second year, you only need to set up one SLG. So I'm going to go ahead and add my first SLG. And whether you're in year 1, 2, or 3, it's a good idea to title this SLG with the school year. So this is my 2016-17 SLG. And I might have some more detail in that. I'm going to choose my subject area. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in my student learning goal. Remember that this goal should include a target, an indicator, and a measure. You're going to decide if this is going to be a growth-focused or a standards-focused goal. You're going to decide if you're going to have a targeted group that you're targeting this goal to, or it's a whole group goal. And then you're going to select a data point that goal is attached to. The big thing that you need to do is you need to set up your 3 components of your rubric. So you're going to go ahead and select S1, which is the implementation. You're going to add another measure, which is S2. And then finally, you're going to add a third measure, which is S3. Now, even if you're not ready to complete what your SLG is going to be, you can go ahead and do all 3 of those. And now if I see 33, 33, 33, I know that I've done that successfully, and I want to save this SLG. Once I've actually written my SLG and I'm ready to submit it to my principal for review, I'm going to set the objective and request approval. But I'm not quite ready to do that. And if I'm in year 3, I still need to add SLGs from the last 2 years, because your administrator is going to take your scores from the last 2 years and combine them with your score from this year as well. So what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to, if I'm in year 3 only, I'm going to add another SLG. And I'm going to title this one, you'll notice it's a different color. I'm going to title this one 2015-16 SLG. Now for this one, you don't need to fill out any of this information. You have it on file from last year, but you still need to set up your 3 measures. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my S1, set up my S2, add another measure, set up my S3, and I'm going to go ahead and save this SLG. Now if I've done this correctly at the top, you'll notice that I have now 2 SLGs, each 17%. But I'm in year 3, and this is my 3rd year, so I need 1 more SLG. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and add another SLG. It should be a new color. I'm going to go ahead and put in 2014-15. And again, I don't need to fill out the details on this. I have to do it for this year's goal, but not the previous 2 years. But I still need to set my 3 measures. Now, if I accidentally add an additional measure, I can go ahead and remove a measure at any time. If I accidentally added an extra SLG, I can go ahead and remove that. But I'm going to save this SLG, and I'm going to go to the top. And if you've done this successfully, you should have 3 different colored SLGs, and they should all be 11%, 11%, 11%, which then adds up to the 35%. So again, you're averaging the past 3 years' scores into that 35%. Then once you've gone through your 16-17 SLG and you've completed all these details, you can go ahead and scroll to the very bottom and set objective and request approval. If you're not quite ready to do that, you can come back to your SLGs at any time. Remember that your SLG goal is due by October 21st, around that time. So you want to make sure that you're thinking about what that goal should be and getting that completed and letting your administrator know that you're ready for your goal review. If you have any questions on the teacher evaluation model or setting up your SLG, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at any time.